The horrific crash happened last August along US 40 in Plainfield. Officer Logan Westerfield was chasing 38-year-old Brian Goodman because he believed he was intoxicated. The crash report showed Officer Westerfield got up to 100 miles an hour just over 2 seconds before T-boning Joe and Barbara Williams. The couple had a green light and pulled into the intersection. They were killed instantly. In November, the town of Plainfield settled with the Williams' children, and details of the settlement were just made public. Their children will split $600,000, $300,000 for each of their parents. The settlement also includes more than $173,000 in attorney's fees, and Plainfield denies any liability.
I can guarantee you, Max, that Barbara and Joe's life worth so much more to their surviving family members than $386,000.
Personal injury attorney Brandon Yosha was appalled by the settlement. Under Indiana law, the maximum claim against a government entity is capped at $700,000 per person.
Anything less than the $1.4 million, in my mind, is discounted justice. And discounted justice is no justice at all.
In a statement, a Plainfield spokesperson said, quote, "The loss of Bennie and Barbara Williams was a heartbreaking tragedy, and our thoughts remain with their family and loved ones. While no resolution can ever replace their loss, we hope this brings some measure of closure to the family."
First of all, this clearly was not in California, because if it was, the outcome would be significantly different. This was a great case from a lawyer perspective. Obviously tragic that something like this happened, and it's not something that should happen. Police have an obligation to be safe, and they actually should be held to a higher standard than regular people. In California, the government does have certain immunities, and so in order to get past that immunity, you have to violate their own policies that they've had training on, and if they haven't had the training, that can cause the exposure and get around the immunity. But when a cop kills somebody in a high-speed pursuit that they shouldn't have been doing, there is enormous liability, because part of the money is not just for the damages to the family and relatives, but it's also to punish them and encourage them to have better training and not cause these kinds of problems. It's to persuade them to change the policies. And it does serve as a bit of a punishment. That's how you get, a company or a government's attention, is by getting into their wallet. So, $600,000, in California, this would have been considered legal malpractice. That's an awful result. It's terrible. I'm sure the families would have benefited more than that had they continued to live. So this is actually kind of a tragic outcome. On two levels. So fortunately, California is different. California, I think this would have been a fantastic case with another digit in this thing. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And while you're down there, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.